Marvel fans, the doomsday clock is ticking. Avengers Doomsday hits theaters in December 2026, and we've got the ultimate movie marathon to get you ready. I'm becoming an Avengers Doomsday prepper, watching one movie every week to line up with the release of Avengers Doomsday in December 2026. This isn't just the MCU. If you want to watch the MCU movies only, you'll need to start March 13th, 2026. But if you want to watch the expanded MCU, which includes the Spider-Man movies, the X-Men movies, the Wolverine movies, you'll need to start much earlier. In March 2025, Marvel Studios released the cast list for Avengers Doomsday, and the cast list included Marvel staples, but also the actors Kelsey Grammer, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Alan Cumming, Rebecca Romijn, and James Marsden. All of these actors portrayed X-Men characters in various X-Men movies, so all of those should be added to the marathon as well. Spider-Man No Way Home features the other two Spider-Men, so those 5 movies should be included in our marathon. And in the end credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home, we see Eddie Brock and Venom, so the 3 Venom movies also need to be added to the marathon. In Deadpool and Wolverine, we see lots of cameos that relate to other MCU Multiverse movies that we will include in our marathon for Avengers Doomsday. We see Johnny Storm, so we'll need to include the Fantastic Four and the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. We see Elektra, so Daredevil and Elektra should be added to this marathon. We see Blade, so we ought to add Blade 1, Blade 2, and Blade Trinity. We see X-23, so we'll need to add Logan, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and The Wolverine. And the other 2 Deadpool movies sort of are referenced. Even though Deadpool and Wolverine features a different version of Wolverine, we should include any X-Men movie that includes Wolverine. So that would be X-Men, X2, X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, and X-Men Apocalypse. He doesn't appear in X-Men Dark Phoenix, and in fact, none of the other cast list from Avengers Doomsday appears in X-Men Dark Phoenix, so I'm a little bit on the fence of that one. I feel like it should be included. Marvel Studios is also working on a Punisher standalone movie. There's no release date yet, so I don't know how that fits into the marathon. When it comes out, we will have to include it. Maybe we'll just double up on that week. Another caveat is there's a bunch of MCU TV series. I've watched them all once. I don't really want to watch them again for this marathon, but maybe I'll just read the Wikipedia summaries. I'm not including some Marvel movies in this marathon, like Howard the Duck, Ang Lee's Hulk movie, the 2 Punisher movies, the 2 Ghost Rider movies, Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter. I'm skipping all of those. If they do have a connection to Doomsday, I guess I'm sorry you missed them. In total, there are 67 movies that I'm including in this MCU multiverse. I've got 2 versions of the movie marathon, release order and chronological order. Which do you think is better? Save this video in your watch later or in your collections to come back and see how we're doing with the marathon. Follow Movie Marathons HQ on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to follow along. I'll break down one movie every week as we prepare for the release of Avengers Doomsday in December 2026. Let's watch the entire MCU multiverse together.